All right, now to Livonia, where a whopping 67% of voters said no to a $150 million bond proposal. The proposal would have funded a new police station, a new library, and renovated fire stations. It would have also torn down and rebuilt City Hall. 7 News Detroit reporter Tiara Braddock reports from Livonia, where she's talking to voters, listening to why they voted no, and learning about the city's next steps.
The residents of Livonia have spoken, and they said no to a bond proposal aimed at renovating city buildings and constructing new ones.
If you have 18,000 people saying no to a $150 million millage, that says a lot.
Lifelong Livonia resident Jim Bigga voted no on the multi-million-dollar bond proposal that would have funded a police station, new library, and renovated fire stations plus more.
Every resident we ever talked with said, why didn't they separate police and fire from everything else? And it was just terrible how the city wouldn't listen.
Bigga says the city should have focused more on upgrading the poor conditions at the fire and police stations before anything else.
We all as a resident said, that is terrible. That needs to be addressed. That needs to be fixed. And we as residents want that fixed. But we didn't want all of that lumped into this large millage.
I spoke to another resident named Cherie Bernhardt, who says she was grateful the bond was rejected.
It is the entire voice of Livonia speaking out to the city council and to this mayor that we reject your proposal.
Bernhardt says she believes the current city buildings like the library could have been renovated and there's no need to build a new one.
We would like to see the elevator, ADA, and that atrium fixed, and I think that we could go ahead and do that for well less than $20 million.
Livonia City Councilman Rob Donovic says he's listening to residents, and he and other city officials are trying to figure out how to move forward.
Buildings are still falling apart. We're still nickel and diming these buildings. We're band-aiding these buildings little by little. As I showed you earlier, it's leaking here on the first floor.
Donovic says right now, the biggest question city officials have to address is how to maintain buildings without raising taxes.
We're going to go back and talk to 7 council members, talk to the mayor, talk to the department heads, talk to the engineers, the architects, the master planners, and figure out what is possible.
In Livonia, Tiara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
Okay, thank you so much, Tiara.